Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are here on the official LEGO YouTube channel because they just uploaded a brand new Ninjago Dragons Rising teaser. This one being called Change Can Be Scary. Now, before we dive on into the new footage, which is actually pretty exciting in my opinion, we need to take a look at the description of today's upload. Change can be scary, but it's also a chance for something better. Hold on to your bandanas. Thought that said bananas for a second. Ninjago fans, things are about to get epic. They make sure to specify that things will be epic. Now, most of this new trailer, from what we can see, is footage that we've seen before, but from new perspectives. For example, we've seen a lot of this stuff with the merge already. In fact, I'm pretty sure this exact shot is from a previous trailer, so we're not going to spend too much time on that. But here we have Aaron front and center here. Now, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Aaron is probably going to be the main character of this season, and the merge, we are going to be experiencing all of that through his eyes. And as you can see, he's pretty terrified. Now, there is a voiceover. Aaron mentions how his neighborhood must have been ground zero for the merge, which is to be expected, obviously, since we literally see the sky ripping open in front of him. But we see Ninjago City being torn apart here left and right. Everything is going crazy here. Citizens have no idea how to react to all of this. Aaron also mentions how, at the time that it happened, Ninjago City didn't really know what to call this, suggesting that he's telling the story years later. We do know that there will be some type of time skip as well, possibly a few years, so keep that in mind as well. But Aaron here holds on for dear life. Unfortunately, it's not enough. I just love how expressive he is as well. Absolutely terrifying stuff right here. He gets sucked up into the merge vortex, and we see a car floating around right here. Now, this screenshot, or at least something similar to it, was one of the earliest leaked screenshots for Ninjago Dragons Rising, but at the time we called it Ninjago United. Not sure if you guys remember this screenshot, but it was definitely making the rounds a couple of months ago. Next up, we have Aaron's parents right here, calling out for him, or at least I assume it's Aaron's parents. I mean, you know, they're screaming out for him. Mom and dad kind of makes sense. This guy also kind of looks like Aaron to an extent with the patchiness on the face or whatever. And also they both have black hair. Aaron has black hair. How about that? But Aaron gets sucked up into the vortex here until he's saved by his heroes, the ninja. Now, we've seen this shot of Kai before. Obviously, all of the ninja are in their core suits, but we've seen this specific shot of Kai. This shot of Cole is brand new for this trailer. Cole powering up with his Earth Punch. Obviously, that ghostly scar is still present. Love to see it. Love seeing a new look at Cole here. Next up, we got a new look at Zane using his ice powers. Very, very cool. Again, the merge just has beautiful lighting, beautiful coloring all around. All of the stuff in the merge looks fantastic, and Zane here is no exception. Looking pretty cool in his core suit. Obviously, we can see he is with Lloyd and Aaron right here. This must be after the ninja save Aaron, and the ninja do save Aaron. We'll get to that here in a second. This shot of Nia we have seen before, except it's a little bit more extended. She looks off to her right-hand side there, our left, her right, so that could mean anything. Not going to sit here and try to analyze that. But here we have Lloyd. He goes, "Hey kid, are you lost?" Which is just beautiful dialogue coming from Lloyd. So in character. And he looks great too. And I just love Aaron's reaction to this whole thing. Bro is just he's just flabbergasted, man. He doesn't know what to do. He's just so shocked. I love this. It's a nice little funny moment for the trailer that goes on for a while, just showing how stunned Aaron is. I mean, I'd be pretty stunned too if my town, if my city was being destroyed as the sky was ripped open. I'd be pretty shocked as well. But here we have Ninjago City, or at least some type of Ninjago village post-merge. You can tell it's post-merge. And Aaron and Sora are chatting here. Sora mentions how all of the best realms have fused. So not all of the realms, but all of the best realms, including the realm that she comes from, proving that Sora is not from Ninjago, but Aaron most definitely is. In terms of what realm Sora is from, I don't know. Feel free to leave your guesses in the comments. I feel like it's going to be a new realm altogether, but they're hanging out at this place. Looks pretty cool. I love how Ninjago City, or just Ninjago, looks in general following the merge. Love how the skyline looks here. Very, very interesting, very unique, very different from what we've seen prior. This right here is a better look at Ninjago City, but we've seen this shot already in a previous trailer. But still, very, very cool landscape here. Can't wait to see more of the new Ninjago. But Eren does catch Lloyd's ninja mask. We've seen this in a previous teaser as well. This is also post-merge, but immediately after the merge has wrapped up, and Eren catches Lloyd's fallen ninja hood, which is going to be crucial for him moving forward because he was inspired by Lloyd saving him to become a ninja, and using Lloyd's ninja hood, he is now honing his ninja skills, so to speak. But he's training here, or at least announcing to the world that he will become a ninja in some type of junkyard, it seems, and none of these junkyard dogs are really interested in what he has to say. Look at this one. This one's just kind of looking for food. These ones are looking at Eren thinking if he's food. I don't know, man. I guess anything can be food if you try hard enough. If you believe hard enough, you can make anything happen. But Sora here is not so keen on Eren's hopeful desires to become a ninja. She's like, I don't know, Eren, you are no ninja, which is not really great coming from your best friend, you know? It's not great to hear your best friend talk about how you'll never be able to achieve your dreams. So part of me thinks that maybe Sora is, maybe she has some type of ulterior motive. Maybe she doesn't want any more ninja in Ninjago because that would foil her plan. Who knows? I feel like Sora might be a secret villain. We can't trust her. New Quiet One in the making, most definitely. But I like her design. She looks pretty cool. Here we have the baby dragon boy using some type of baby dragon power. I don't know what you'd call that, but he does like this weird glowy thing, and it actually does hit Sora, so keep that in mind. But I feel like in this case, Sora and Eren are trying to save the baby dragon. The sequence where they're falling, we see this a lot throughout this teaser. Sora uses her powers here to fuse parts of her mech together. Again, I wonder what her power is. If I had to guess, I would probably say magnetism, but of course that all remains to be seen. Baby dragon falling, we see Eren falling here as well. This might have been after they get defeated by Ras and the rest of his crew. We will see more of that here in a second. But I like this sequence where they're falling. Looks pretty interesting indeed. And I also really enjoy the design of Sora's mech here. Looks pretty good overall. Speaking of mechs, we have Eren in a mech. I wonder if that's Sora's mech or if that's Eren's ninja team mech from the sets. He puts on Lloyd's hood. He's ready to go. In fact, he throws a kick at, I believe this is Ras. Could be one of the other villains as well. They all kind of look the same to me, but he looks pretty cool regardless. We see Raptin back here as well. And this guy, if he is Ras or Ross or Riz, whatever this guy's name is, he reaches out to catch Eren's kick. So presumably Eren is not going to be succeeding in his first fight. Speaking of Eren, here we have the ninja, possibly after they've saved Eren, heading off into the merge. We see Jay with his mech flying full force into the merge. Lloyd is obviously hitching a ride on the bounty, also flying towards the merge. So maybe this is when the ninja disappear. They fly towards the center of the merge, they all get separated, and they will not reunite until years later. We've seen this shot in a previous trailer as well, where the merge just kind of explodes, but this one is of course extended to showcase Eren's reaction to all of this. Here we have Sora in her mech. Again, very cool design. Can't go wrong with a design like that. Looking very, very cool. Raptin in some type of vehicle. We've seen Raptin before. Nothing really too new there, except he's shooting at the baby dragon boy. Run, baby dragon. You do not want to be shot by Raptin. I wonder what this dragon's power is, because clearly they're not trying to capture him anymore. They're trying to actually get rid of him, dispose of him, if you will. So I'm curious to see what this power is all about. What does this dragon have in terms of a power? It's also worth mentioning that the trailer calls the dragons dangerous creatures, and I feel like the baby dragon that we keep on seeing might be the most dangerous of all of them. We've seen this shot before of Ras and Raptin. This was actually revealed earlier today in a Ninjago clip, also uploaded by Lego. Man, Lego was just on top of it today. Another sequence featuring the baby dragon boy flying about. He's so cute, man. I love the baby dragon boy. But this is what I'm talking about. He flies out of his cage and immediately face plants. Poor guy. I'm sure he will learn to fly relatively soon. We also have all of these other villains here too, just kind of watching him. Also, this monorail thing, that appears to be how you enter the villain base, so keep that in mind. We've seen that in a couple of other shots as well. Seems like it could be how they transport dragons back and forth. Also very interesting to note there. We also do have a sequence in which Ras, or one of the other villains, lands and causes some type of shockwave. We've seen that in a previous trailer as well. This shot is pretty cool. Aaron using spin jitsu. I love how his spin jitsu looks. It's a little bit different than what we see from the other ninja. Instead of, you know, spinning, he jumps and flies down head first. I wonder if that is spin jitsu or maybe one of the dragon power spin jitsus. We are just gonna have to wait and see. And the trailer ends on a really weird shot, in my opinion, or a really weird sequence rather. Sora is fighting someone here in a mech. Can't really tell who that is, but this is probably one of those mech races, and that is the last sequence that the trailer decides to showcase. And it's kind of a weird one to end on, in my opinion. It's not really like some big money shot. It's just Sora presumably wins a race, and yeah, Dragons Rising. Dragons Rising indeed. So, favorite parts of this trailer. I love all of the stuff with the merge. Like I said, the lighting, the colors, all of that is just unbelievable. And I feel like the merge sequence of Ninjago Dragons Rising, despite probably taking place in the first episode, will probably be one of the highlights of the season for me for a bunch of reasons. But overall, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts on today's Ninjago Dragons Rising teaser. Once again, known as Change Can Be Scary. So, leave all your thoughts down below in the comments regarding what you think about this Dragons Rising teaser. Definitely a lot of repeated footage that we've seen from other trailers, but, you know, still has something new in there. Still worth talking about, in my opinion. So leave all your thoughts down below. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.